No black holes. Yes, I can prove logical way why there is no black holes. These black systems are expanding black stars. And if we think about the logical way, I can prove that already. We have a black hole and we have a visible star. And this is not black hole, but today these physicists and cosmologists, they telling to us that this is black hole. Okay. They can see that there is matter from this visible star which pushing that way where is this black system. And they telling to us this black hole can get this space curving. So let's think about that, what they telling to you. The star moving, and if this movement is not enough to keep this all matter here, if this black system have a possibility to attract this matter from this visible star, my question is, why this matter is not going straight inside this black system? Because it's logical thinking about if there is this kind of so strong attraction force or so strong possibility to get space curving so strong way that there's coming matter, this matter should go straight inside this black system. It should not stay here, this Archimedean disk. But still, this matter keep take around here, near this black system. And why it's happening? I telling you why it's happening. It is because this black system, it is expanding black star. It is much more density what this expanding visible star it is. Yes, nuclei of atoms expanding and recycling expanding dark energy and pushing each other away same way what they're expanding. And the center of the nuclei of atoms there is traffic areas where this expanding energy is more density, and that's why these expanding traffic areas can recycling this expanding energy. So this expanding black system, it's expanding black star, and we can't see because it's emit expanding black energy, dark energy, and this dark energy particle, which also expanding, can move through our telescope and no interaction, and that's why this expanding black star is black for us. But anyway, it still emit expanding dark energy, which pushing inside this expanding visible star. And when it's moving that way where it's expanding star center, there is energy what this expanding nuclei of atoms recycling, which pushing inside these expanding dark energy particles, and inside pressure getting bigger. These particles expanding faster, inside movement, inside time getting faster, and finally these expanding dark energy particles start interact with this expanding star nuclei of atoms and collide with this expanding nuclei of atoms and get these expanding nuclei of atoms expanding faster. And what that faster expanding matter do? Only thing what it can do, it's pushing away from expanding star center faster. And what way it's pushing? Okay, it's pushing that way where is this expanding black star. And you have an illusion that this black system have some kind of attraction force, pulling force. No way, there is not. This expanding black star just pushing away from expanding black star with a spiral orbit. Same way what this matter and light expanding. And because this expanding star take around, there is delay which way this faster expanding matter moving, pushing away from expanding star center. It's delay, and that's why it's not going straight that way. It's going a little bit that way. And that's why there is this Archimedean disk. This is logical way thinking about. There is no any kind of pulling forces. We can explain everything. I mean everything without pulling forces, attraction force. Magnetism also, you know. If you have two magnets and you can feel that there is this attraction force, it's not attraction force. There's coming expanding dark energy that way, and inside that atom magnet, it can activation, and after that, it can activate that expanding pushing force which coming here, and it's pushing that magnet that way. And same happening with that energy inside this atom magnet. There's happening activation, and after this expanding pushing force can activate that expanding pushing force, and there is pushing force with pushing this magnet together. And if you turn atom magnet other way, you can feel there is pushing force. Yes. And why it's that way? Then this expanding pushing force activated before. They can activate each other's before, and then there's strong pushing force. And that's the way it's going. We don't need any kind of pulling forces. And Einstein opened physics Pandora box with the stupid idea, curving space. It is like antique gods was. Zeus create lightning some way to somehow, and this curving space is God, which can get light moving direction changing and get apple falling down some way to somehow, but nobody can explain how. If Einstein tell everybody that there is billions years old expanding light which moving that way, where is expanding stars. So entropy already works with this billions years old expanding light, and there is very small scale energy which can collide with these photons which moving near, expanding photons which moving near expanding star. And there is pushing force with pushing these photons that way, where is the star, and that's why this expanding light moving direction changing. And this is science, because we can make science experiments with light and matter. We already get matter expanding like a nuclear bomb. Nuclear bomb. Huge explosion. But nobody never even try to get this God, which name is expanding space, to expanding faster. Because space don't emit light. You can't see this kind of God like an expanding space. Or this kind of God like a curving space. Or this kind of God like a bubbling space. Or this kind of space which is like a waving space. Yes. These physicists and cosmologists, they have this kind of bucket monsters. And they never going to get theory of everything for physics with this kind of bucket monsters with extra dimensions and dark matter with pulling force, what they can't explain. They don't understand gravity. They don't understand how this attraction force works. And they already have this kind of magical dark matter with pulling force. There is expanding dark matter, but it's not pulling. There is no attraction force. Expanding dark matter coming from galaxy center supermassive concentration, which was born with own three-dimensional Big Bangs. And this expanding galaxy center supermassive concentration emit trillions and trillions expanding dark matter particles. And when you had a two expanding supermassive concentration which moving near each other, there was born very quickly new expanding stars like from nothing, because these expanding dark matter particles start expanding so fast. And that they didn't have a time pushing each other way, same way with the expanding, and there was born very quickly new expanding stars like from nothing. Because when they move near each other, there is this density is good for these new expanding stars. When these expanding dark matter particles moving through each other, strong interaction and expansion. And next one again through each other, and again strong interaction and expansion. And finally these particles expanding so fast that they didn't have a time pushing each other away. Same way with the expanding. Because they recycling this expanding energy with each other. But that was the moment when they start born new expanding stars like from nothing very quickly. And I was only one who predict what they can see with James Webb Telescope. Before James Webb Telescope. I predicted that they can see that there is massive and ready galaxies very young in very young visible universe. And this is what they see already. There is these massive and ready galaxies, and nobody else except me could predict that. I predict nobody else. And now they say nobody didn't predict that. But I do it that. I predicted that there is these massive and ready galaxies. Just remember, we are not inside space. We are not outside space. But still, we moving in space and changing in space. And this expansion happening in space. Whole visible universe is expansion, expanding energy fields, which expanding to the outside space, which already exists. And space is infinity three-dimensional stage which is nothing, and only losers explain phenomena with hocus pocus space which play tricks. There is eternal recycling system going on, and expanding galaxies are huge particles, information from one system. This kind of one system which emit expanding energy which have a nature of galaxies. But there is infinity numbers these kind of systems outside visible universe.